Oh, this is my, well, like I said, this is my Facebook page, and this is something my co-host and I, as well as our intern, are all admins on. We all update it and add different things, and we have part of our brand management is we try to be the edgy kind of, fresh, without going into analyzing the sports talk market in Nashville as a whole. I will say that we try to offer, we're the youngest radio duo in Nashville by about 15 to 20 years, I would say, at least combined. And we're paying for it all for ourselves. Of course, we get sponsors, and I feel confident I'm getting close to my second sponsor. We have one consistent flagship sponsor so far that's at least helping us break even with all our costs, because we have to pay a producer, we have to pay for airtime. But it's gone really well so far. We debuted January 11th. My co-host and I met at a Titans game, and we were randomly seated next to each other. And we would crack jokes during the game, and he would say, "Look at that guy down there, he's such a little jerk," and I would say some sarcastic remark about what he said, or either agreeing or disagreeing with him. And we would just crack on each other. Just one day randomly, I said, and I knew he worked for AM 560, and I'd been looking to get a radio show at some point, because I think it's a niche I wanted to tackle. And I said, I just blurted out one day, because we had already established a connection, I said, "Man, me and you should have our own radio show." He already had preliminary discussions about it that he informed me about the next day. And he immediately tackled it because he liked me, and that's where even before that, the CBSSports.com job, Aldrin Brown, Aldrin, former sports editor at Tennessee, and is a guy I met before I even came to Belmont. I met him at a free poker game on whatever I guess is the closing bell now on Demumbrian. And we met, and I got his business card, and while I was at Belmont, I hadn't talked to him for a year or two. And but I contacted him to ask him just something about whatever we were doing, I think for Sib's class. And so that was one way I kept in contact, just asked him about that. Then after I graduated, I was really looking hard for freelance work about sometime in 2008 or early 2009, and start getting in contact with him more. And he got me a couple different things, and before too long we started meeting up for drinks as friends, and he and I just began hanging out more, and he really liked me. And so he got laid off by the Tennessean when during their massive rounds of layoffs last year, and because he has so much experience, and he was their crime and courts editor before being deputy sports editor, he got this gig with CBSSports.com. They have a new department. This is the one thing about my online portfolio. I really wish that actually, look at my Facebook. I really wish that I had more access to, because we don't have a very good working archive yet. And normally, you see where it says no updates at this time. Normally,